Hi guys, today I have a new setup for my painting videos and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna make a painting of a flower and I have canvas which is about 6 inches by 8 inches, so should be good. When I paint, I like to use a palette, and I just like to have all my colors ready. So we'll start with white. Yellow. It's a lot of yellow, but we'll see if we can use it. And I always err on the side of like less paint, but sometimes it just comes out. So don't worry if when you're painting you put a lot on there, but I always recommend putting a little bit, especially when you know you're not going to use a lot of a color, for example, black. And so I like to paint with all the colors. I start with primary colors and go from there. These are really cheap acrylic paints. They are non-toxic, water reducible, which is nice for when you want to pretend you're using watercolors. Okay. And so last but not least is blue. That sounds really good. Let's see if we can try that again. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and there we are. We have all the colors. And so this is just a paintbrush I use, you know. It's pretty small because we're working very small, and you can tell I've used it a lot. Anyways, here we go. Sorry, that metal sound you're hearing is the cage which holds up the camera. I'm still experimenting with different ways to prop the camera up. And so right now I'm using a metal bin turned upside down on 4 cans of soda. So that'll be that sound that you occasionally hear where it sounds like this. And don't be alarmed, everything's okay. pointing at the sides when I'm painting your canvas like this. So when you see it hanging, you won't see this white strip here. So let's just color that in. Sorry. Alright, and there you have the background for the painting. So I'm gonna take a break right now and let it dry a little bit, and I'll see you in a little. Okay. Alright, and we're back, and as you might be able to tell, I'm using a different camera for this next part, mostly because my other camera ran out of batteries, and so now I'm going to use my phone. Alright, and so here we go with the next part. As you can see, it's dry. We're going to move on to some texture. So here I have my colors. Thinking of a dark texture to give it some depth. And so whenever I make a dark color for a painting, I like to add some extra color so it's not just black out of the tube. Most of the time I use blue and red, creating a subtle purple. I'm just gonna make a lot of these, so yeah, sometimes painting is really relaxing because you keep doing the same thing over and over again. I like the changes you get when you go to the palette and get more color. Some people like to mix a lot of the one color they want to use, but I like the process where you slowly see other colors emerge. lovely pattern here. So I'm going to add some more depth by using another color and another brush. So this one is a little smaller. Softer. Okay. And I use more black in the color. And I'll create some more depth to the pattern that I've created. And so I'm just going to go over the parts, but in the smaller areas. I haven't done this particular pattern before, so it's lots of fun seeing how it'll turn out. I am inspired by Australian Aborigine painting. I find it interesting that their belief system involves a dreamland. And when I look at their art, it seems sophisticated, but in a very simple way. I like the brushstrokes and the colors they use. I like the geometric patterns that can be formed with a paintbrush tip. It feels very organic. Painting is very relaxing. I highly encourage it for everyone, even if they don't think they're very creative. Because sometimes all you need to do is try and you can make something. It might not be perfect, but I don't think that's why we do things like this. See, I'm just painting in the parts that I already painted. So a lot of good paintings, I think, are just layers of painting. And so if you have enough focus on a project, you can make really complicated things by breaking it down into layers. And then breaking those layers into small shapes, and then going for it. And so in art, there are different kinds of marks you can make, and it's kind of like a geometry lesson in a way, because you can make a dot, a line, an amorphous blob. You can fill that blob in or not. You can add shadows and make it 3D or not. It's gonna take a while. Sorry, my camera turned off, so I'm gonna restart it. Okay. It's interesting you're working with an iPhone, because you don't know exactly how it's gonna act sometimes. I think I push it a little too far sometimes. It's just not really made for making long videos. Maybe I just need a better app. So if you have any suggestions, I would be happy to hear them. Ultimately, I want to save money for a GoPro. I think those are really cool, very portable, and a good resolution. I worked with one in the past, and it was very easy to use, as well as produced a really good video. I mean, not amazing, but they're cheap enough where if you have a couple of them, you can do some really cool things. And you don't feel bad if they get stolen or damaged. That's kind of my goal with a lot of things I own, is that if it's too delicate to use, it's not worth having. And so things like painting is nice, because it takes little to no setup. Well, I mean, it takes some setup, but once you have the materials, you can just begin from your own imagination and go from there. You don't need any models necessarily, or props, or special equipment, just a paintbrush, some paint, and some substrate. I like to use pre-stretched canvas, so I don't have to do a lot of the work. I know some painters who like to stretch their own canvas, and that's a great idea. I just don't have that kind of space or time. I'm really excited. We're almost done with this part. Okay. So, there's not enough available stuff on my camera, and so I'm gonna take another break. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Wait.
Did it come with the glass?
Sort I paid for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it did. Once I went to
So it was separate from the flowers?
Yeah, but the florist chose it for me. There you go. What are you drinking?
Kind of soda.
What do you? Yeah, it sounds like the best summer thing.
Have you had your break yet? I have a
No, but
recommendation.
I came on not too long ago. I don't know what. Kaylee wanted to make a.
Is she going to go outside or just head back? Because I have a recommendation, but I have to show you a picture of it.
Hey there. Could you pass me a small bag and some tissue paper?
Wow, I'm really squinting this shit.
Oh, wow, you look good on that couch.
Yeah.
Looks like a picture of Mr. Fancy.
That was my break.
Oh, was that great couch? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just chilling on it. A cool looking couple came by, so I asked them to take it. Oh, is this a gift for Mama?
Yeah, my mom. She loves it.
So, you know your tag is still there?
Yeah, I've been meaning to find a pair of scissors too. You know how I do. Oh, sweet. This is like really great customer service, you guys.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you.
Like, keep up the
Would you
good
like
work.
the hairstyle while we're at it?
Oh, yeah, send it a Spencer. I'm just kidding. No, Spencer.
Nails.
Alright.
I got my mom
Pedicure.
an audiobook.
Or...
I'm trying to say which of the cookbooks I want to get my mom. I think I want to get our cookbook. That's so pretty.
See, look, there's a resemblance there. See that? Yeah, I did it like an hour ago. Whew. I'm heating up in here.
It's warm, but I turned the AC.
Oh, sure. Could I have
I'm
a
back.
market soda?
Really? Okay, yeah, I'm going to go have a good dinner.
If you want to go outside and turn the sun, there's a couch on top.
Alright, I got to sit down this
Do you want
Hold on.
Wait, no,
Let's get it.
Bate, do you want me to...
Oh, wow. You're really good at this. Okay, so don't move until I tell you. This is weird because it looks like a ghost is holding it up. Or it's like some
Picture
kind of
of it, too?
grabbing. Sure.
I am pretty white.
I wasn't making that joke.
No, but I am. I'm so white and sweet.
Alright, thanks. Wait. Apparently, Steve wants to take a picture too.
If I can.
Done?
Nope, hold on. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, come on.
So, where's your mama?
She lives in Burlington. I'm gonna leave it on up there today.
Beautiful day for a sleigh ride.
What? Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, took me a while.
Ride's next time.
I'm terrible, I know.
So you,
I mean, unless it's
you
super
say to
long.
Bremerton, that's like an hour-long ride. Yeah.
Worth it.
So, let me think about Burlington, especially Burlington Ferry. There is, the Seattle Satanists have midnight
Midnight West.
cruise, which is right in the Burlington. I can't remember if it's astronomical or astrological.
I would guess it's astronomical.
But they call it Cruise of Satan. I was like, oh, that could be kind of cool, but no, it's just right in the Burlington.
Now, are